When was the last time you bought something without researching it first? Not a pack of gum or something. I mean something real. A service, a product, a decision that actually mattered. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Because today, before your customer talks to you, they've already talked to AI. They've asked Google, they've asked ChatGPT, they've watched 3 YouTube videos from a guy in a hoodie. And by the time they show up, they don't think they need you. They think they're just there to confirm what they've already decided. Which is adorable, right? Because now your job isn't to sell them, it's to carefully, professionally, undo everything the internet told them. I mean, there was a time when being in sales meant you had the advantage. You had the information and they didn't. They needed you to explain the product and the process and the options. Now, they walk in like, hey, I've already done my research, which is code for, I watched 2 videos and now I know just enough to be dangerous. They know the terminology. They've got opinions. They might even correct you. And you're like, okay, well, where'd you get that from? Reddit. Okay, fantastic. So now the playing field really has changed. You're no longer the source of information. You're competing with AI and search engines and influencers and a comment section that started an argument in 2017 and never ended. Okay, good luck competing with all that. Your customer doesn't trust you by default anymore. That's really the upshot. Not because you're not trustworthy, because you're involved. You have something to gain. AI doesn't look like it does. Search results, they feel neutral even when they're not. So your customer thinks, well, this is objective. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, I've been doing this for 20 years. And they're like, yeah, but this article says blah, blah, blah. And you just feel your soul leaving your body. Because now you're not just selling, you're competing with the perception of objectivity, which is way harder. And this is why traditional sales tactics are breaking down, because they assume one thing, that the customer needs information. They don't. They have information, too much of it. What they don't have is clarity. They've got conflicting advice, half-understood concepts, strong opinions based on weak data sets. So when you show up and start explaining things, they're not impressed. They're thinking, I already know this, even when they don't. So if your strategy is, let me educate the customer, you're already behind the 8 ball because they think they're educated, whether they are or not. Now your job is different. You don't provide information, you provide interpretation. You help them understand what matters, what doesn't, what they got wrong, without making them feel stupid, which is an art form in and of itself. So stop trying to out-inform AI. You won't win. AI is faster, cheaper, never gets tired. Instead, do what AI cannot. Read the room, understand hesitation, catch the moment where they say, yeah, that makes sense, but their body says, yeah, I don't buy this at all. Ask better questions, not, do you have any questions? Nobody answers that honestly. Ask, what are you unsure about that you haven't verbalized yet? Now you're in a real conversation because the sale isn't lost on bad information. It's lost on unspoken doubt. And AI cannot see that. You can. Because in a world where your customer trusts Google more than you, your job is not to compete with the algorithm. It's to do what it can't do. Make them feel understood, and then guide them better than anything they read online ever could.